Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you enjoy shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll super love it. Talking to my boyfriend last night, I was like, what would it be like if I just tomorrow I decided I don't care about fashion anymore and I just literally just maybe got rid of a whole lot of stuff and I just forget that I even cared about fashion and that maybe I could start having a different hobby. And he said, there's nothing wrong with liking fashion. I don't think it's really possible for you to not like fashion. There's times where I feel like I'm a little bit too obsessed, especially with handbags, and I'm kind of finding myself just browsing and browsing and browsing to the point where I never really feel like I've discovered anything. I kind of feel like, even with this, I was so excited to kind of meet up with this lady and then have it, and then once I have it, I'm like, wow, it's really cool. But now that I have it, I'm like, what's next now? And I kind of wish that I could just stop with that habit of searching for more, because I don't know when it will end. It will never end. So that's just something I've noticed in myself. And a lot of you will probably think I'm crazy to be like that, because there are so many bags maybe people would never imagine of owning. Why am I still searching? Like, shouldn't I just be at purse peace by now? But for me, unless I just completely tune out of fashion and tune out of, handbag trends and, tune out of Facebook groups and researching fashion shows, I think I'll always have that need to chase something. And that is kind of like a thrill I get out of fashion, always trying to chase the coolest thing. But you can feel quite empty inside, I guess, from constantly doing that, because it's never gonna end. And yeah, I guess I'm just trying to have more control over these kind of feels of needing something, because no one really wants to feel that desperate feeling. It doesn't make you feel good, to be honest. I kind of just want to be meh, have more self-control, basically. And I don't regret buying this one in particular. That was just an example, but I'm I have this, and I probably will buy more bags this year, guys. I'm just being realistic, but I just for a while want to feel like there's something else. And I guess, yeah, I did go out with my boyfriend today. We went to the lake and we started filming water up really close and flowers up really close, because he's trying to he makes music, but he's never really published it, and it is really good. He's very talented, and we wanted to film little bits for his video clips, and it was really therapeutic to do something that wasn't anything to do with fashion, like filming nature or trying something new. That was very refreshing for me. And although I love fashion and I feel like my whole life is, everything I do in my spare time is related to fashion, I think that's okay. But I think what will help me personally is knowing when to kind of take a little break. And yeah, I'm still trying to find that balance within myself. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you start feeling a little bit bogged down from, constantly researching handbags or anything, you could be obsessed with collecting water bottles or something. If you start feeling a little bit bogged down from constantly searching for things, maybe just think, maybe it's okay to not have everything, because it's impossible anyway. So I get such a high out of discovering things, refreshing eBay, refreshing consignment store websites when they upload new arrivals, and even Facebook groups, and seeing ooh, that's a good bargain, ooh, what's that? And I just love it, guys. And every day there's something new to discover. Because I never used to buy this many handbags, and I think most people who like handbags will probably just buy one handbag a year. Like maybe if it's their birthday, maybe it's Christmas. Like the way I buy handbags is it's kind of not normal. And it made me really think, like, is this hobby of buying handbags good? And I actually don't know the answer to that, because in a way, I think having a hobby and being passionate about one particular subject is not necessarily a bad thing, because there are people who like collecting things, and I think my personality is a little bit like that, and I'm pretty good at it. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing unless it starts making me feel bad. And sometimes I think I go a little bit overboard, and yeah, I wouldn't mind having more of a balance of, you know, having that personality who only buys one handbag a year or goes in with zero research. And it's hard for me to unlearn things about bags. The way I view bags is kind of differently. And I kind of wish I just went in with more of a like eye of, that's a cool bag. Or that's a cool bag, but I can't buy it because I can only buy one bag a year. I kind of wish that I could have that back again, because I did used to be like that, and now I have this tendency of like, that's a bargain, or that's a really rare bag, just get it, you know, forget about it later. That's a really cool bag, just get it, you know, don't worry about the, you know, just get it now because later it's going to be hard to get. And that might be true, to be honest, because a lot of these bags that I have, they may be really, really hard to get in 3 years, or they might be worth more, probably, but at the same time, doesn't really matter. Like, is having all these bags at one time helping my life? I don't know. So yeah, I love the search for finding bags. I get a real thrill out of like I love it when bags are hard to get. I actually like it more than just like walking into the store and being like, oh, it's in stock. Like, I love it when something is elusive and like a mystery. That's what makes me kind of more curious about the bag. And yeah, I don't know if I feel like I'm forever chasing things, and once I get it, I'm like, oh, now it's over. Anyway, guys, that's my random thoughts of the day. I don't know if it actually made any sense, but maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. I don't know. Just putting this video out there because maybe I'll watch it in like 10 years and be like, well, what was I talking about? It doesn't really make any sense. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!